Alright, what's up, fight fans? Alright, Billy Joe Saunders quit on his stool against Canelo Alvarez. He did not come out for the 9th round. He quit on his stool. Let's call it what it is. He quit, right? No, this is not something to say, hey, look, I love fighting. You know what I mean? I love fighting. I love boxing. If somebody punched me in my friggin' eye, I love seeing more. You understand me? I love seeing more. I love having both eyes so I could see the world. You understand me? So if somebody punched me in my goddamn eye, I'm quitting too. I'm not coming out. I'm not coming out of that corner. I don't care what nobody wanna say. I don't care. But we still have to be honest and unbiased about it. We have to call it what it is. It is quitting. You quit. You did not come out for the 9th round. You quit on your stool. You know what I mean? And it's so ironic for somebody like Billy Joe Saunders to quit on his stool, right? You remember what happened to Triple D, Daniel Du Bois? Billy Joe Saunders had a lot to say. He had a lot to say when Du Bois took a knee, right? For the same situation. Broken orbital bone, right? Same situation, Daniel Du Bois. He knew that don't feel right. I'm going to take a knee, right? And he took the 10 count because he knew his own body. He knew that didn't feel right, so I'm not going to continue. Billy Joe Saunders was like, oh, you got to get carried out. You got to get carried out. You quit. You can't quit. You got to kill me in the ring, blah, blah, blah. And see, same thing ended up happening to him. He didn't even come out. He didn't even come out for the 9th round. So that's why in boxing, and these boxers, I always tell these boxers, I always try to, you know what I mean, hopefully somebody could tell these boxers that you can't be talking shit about another fighter because you're in the fight game and you know that anything could happen. Anything could happen. It could happen to you. So you can't be talking all that shit because you don't know what might happen to you in your next fight. Karma is a thing, people. Karma is a thing. You saw what happened to Wiseman with his broken leg, right? Remember when Silva broke his leg? Wiseman was celebrating, and then what happened to him against Uriah Hall? He broke his goddamn leg. Karma is a thing, people. I'm telling you, karma is a thing. You can't be talking shit about another fighter, and you know that you are in the fight game as well. You could get knocked out, right? You could get knocked out. You could get your eye socket broken as well. So when something happened to somebody and you don't know, you don't fucking know. You're not the one in there that's at the time getting punched in your eye socket to know why Daniel Du Bois took a knee. So when you go over there talking all that shit about you got to get carried out, you got to get carried out and you got to die in the ring and blah, blah, blah. No, here you go. You didn't get carried out, did you? You walked out. You didn't even stay in the ring for the interview. You walked out crying, went into the ambulance, gone to the hospital. You walked out the ring door. You did not get carried out. Just as though you were telling Daniel Du Bois to get carried out, right? You didn't get carried out. You walked out. You quit on the stool. You didn't even come out. At least Daniel Du Bois quit in the ring. You know what I mean? Hey, quitting is quitting, but it's how you quit. Daniel Du Bois came out. He came out for the next round. His eyes was swollen since like round 6. And he fought until round 10. And he came out for round 10 and he just took a knee because he couldn't take it anymore. You did not come. You took one punch on your eye. You took one punch. Hey, the juggernaut was jabbing that eye the whole night. The juggernaut was jabbing Daniel Du Bois' face off the whole night. You took one punch. One. And you did not come out for round 9. You quit on your stool. You know what I mean? And that's what you get for talking all that shit. Right? You talked all that shit to Canelo Alvarez. You cried and bitched and moaned about the ring. And you bitched about the judges. You bitched about everything. Right? Showing that you weren't confident. That's all that showed. When you were bitching and moaning and crying about everything leading up to the fight, that showed that you were not confident that you were going to beat Canelo Alvarez. And that's why you were making such a big fuss. And you thought you were Tyson Fury, right? You were trying to act the same way how Tyson Fury acted against Klitschko. You're not Tyson Fury, buddy. Tell you that. You're not Tyson Fury, and Canelo Alvarez is definitely not Klitschko. Canelo Alvarez is a different type of monster. So I hope you learn your lesson. You don't talk shit about other fighters when they get knocked out or when they have to take a knee because of an injury, because you could get knocked out and you could get an injury your damn self. This is the fight game, people.